So guys, we're gearing up for summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as we
Summertime.
know, our kids love hot Cheetos and hot Takis.
Hot Cheetos and Takis. Hot Cheetos and Takis.
So we need some people that can handle the heat. Give us your name and what you do after we start off with a little 1500 Scoville Anaheim pepper cheese puff.
Okay. Well, my name is Daniel. I'm the youth coordinator, which means I primarily mentor middle schoolers and high schoolers. And what else was I supposed to say? That this sauce was weak?
Oh.
That was nothing.
Nothing.
My name is Haley, and I am the 2nd through 5th grade girls coach, as well as the chicken caretaker, and that tasted like a regular Cheeto.
My name's Eric. I'm the mobile guy, so I'm always out in the heat, so
It's nothing.
this is nothing to me.
I'm Marius. I get to just help out with all the kids' programming and, just walking around from each location trying some Cheetos. So I'm ready.
And he's from Germany, so
That's
the
right.
first spice he was introduced to was Larry's seasoned salt.
We're moving up into the six figures here, which, and speaking of jobs, you will not be making six figures here. So just go ahead and get that
I'm holding out.
out there.
We'll be changing lives.
This is called the Scotch Bonnet Pepper.
Okay.
250,000 Scoville.
Ooh, woke you up a little bit?
It's
CB?
almost
Yeah.
10 times as much spicier than the last one.
It's like I'm getting ready to go to a boxing
So-
match.
Turn the heat.
I'm not
Take a
sweating
bite.
yet, so.
And tell us, what's the one thing you're looking forward to most this summer?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Finally some heat.
Some heat.
I think I'm most interested in, or most excited for the DC Kids, production movie thing that we got going on. That's really my favorite time.
I think I'm gonna kind of have to go along with what Daniel said. I think the part that gets me going the most is just I think they're gonna be able to relate to this because this is something that is just so huge in media right now, and they're gonna be so surprised, and I think they're just really gonna get it. It's gonna stick with them.
I'm excited about, on mobile, we constantly get new people. There's new people coming out, so I'm excited to build new relationships and to continue to spread the word of God to people who may or may not have ever heard about the story of Jesus. So I'm excited to build new relationships.
Andy, what's going on there?
No, there's like a
choking
chip
now.
stuck in my throat. That's all.
I'm just trying to be
Yeah,
real
yeah.
here.
There's
You're-
a
you're
crumb,
there's a
coughing in
crumb.
my tongue
Cheetos is
here.
striking back.
EB's
Yes.
the one that's relational
know.
and really about Jesus. I'm
Yeah.
I'm ready to punch
You
people.
know, here we go.
I'm ready to go.
I think for me, it's over the last summer and after school program, just seeing our team,
Yeah.
adding new people with maybe you out there who's watching this, and old people that used to work for us to come back, and just seeing our team grow and just be on the same mission. Doesn't matter if it's in Little Rock or North Little Rock or Mobile. We all get to help kids in the summer and feed them and
Yeah.
have a blast with them and make sure that they have something to do. So I'm excited for the team to come together again and have a good summer.
It's
So
always fun.
It is.
So everyone's ready to take that next step.
we're ready.
Yeah,
next
let's do
step
it.
time.
I'm ready.
So as part of the boss, I've evidently got to step up to
Come
the
on,
challenge.
That's it.
come
But-
on.
Leading by
Good-
example.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
my
leading by
excuse of having no functioning pancreas, Mario has found cheese.
Solutions. We need people that find solutions.
Yes.
There's a problem.
Innovators.
We found it.
So
Boom.
Yeah.
this next one's another step up. This is habanero,
Ooh.
600,000 Scoville.
yeah.
That is a whole
Take a deep breath.
350,000
Take a deep breath.
more than we
Yeah.
just did.
Let's just see how in the world we react. Tell me one quality of someone that you think would be just a great fit this summer.
I think it's just the quality of willing to try anything.
Yeah.
You're gonna be with kids who may not have grown up like you did. You're gonna have kids with different kind of cultures, who love different kind of dance moves, anything. And the quality to just be like, hey, I'll do it with you. I'll try it with you. That goes a long way. A lot of people, feel like you gotta kind of stand back and watch them. But if you get in the mix with them, it just changes everything.
I think for me, you need the quality of just being humble in the sense that a lot of our kids, this may be their first time coming to the program, this may be their first time that they've ever had access to a summer program. And so maybe their behavior is just not gonna be the way that you think it should be based off of the kids you grew up or how you were with the kid. And so just be humble, be willing to apologize to them, if you lose mercy with them, be willing to just be patient with them and be like, hey, you know what? I'm learning this too. We're all new here.
I think high energy is going to be important.
Come on, Mobile. Come on.
It gets hot. We all get tired. We all want to just, relax in the AC.
Yeah.
But you got to push through it. You got to continue to bring energy because the kids feed off our energy.
They do.
If
And
we're not energetic, they're
not energetic.
I think for me, one of the
Open
qualities is
application
just being fun. Fun to be around. I think nobody likes being around people that are not fun, especially as kids. They have enough, problems at their houses or in their families, and they just come to something to have fun. So just being able to make somebody laugh or be a little silly sometimes or goofy. I would never do that. I'm very serious all the time. But, just a fun person to be around.
Those behind the camera that have not tried anything like me.
Yeah. Very
They
important.
said we need to step it up a little bit.
Okay.
So we've gone 4 drops.
Four
I don't
drops.
like it.
And we
like it.
jumped up to the 1 million Scoville Ghost Pepper.
Let's
$1
go.
million.
Ghost
And
pepper.
during the
Ghost.
break, Marius decided the big boss needed
Big
a
boss,
big slice
big
of
glass
milk
of
because he's a
milk.
big sissy. All right, so let's give this a whirl, and then I'll
Come
ask
on.
the question if I can.
Let's
do
do
I
it.
don't know if I'll be able to talk.
What's a world?
That's a pepper.
That is definitely a pepper. That
I
is
think the
a-
sweat's about to break.
I can feel it.
Ooh, might need a milk here.
I will not.
Are the eyes watering a little bit?
I honestly think it's worse for you because you have cheese that doesn't get it doesn't absorb
Yeah,
the
it's-
hot sauce.
It's
the
10
powder.
times worse.
I think my eyes are watering.
Yeah. It's about 10 million for you at this point. Yeah.
Exactly.
Ooh.
So, in the years past, we've had some
Need it.
really amazing people that have kind of come out and served. So, what's one good memory that you've had of just someone that just went all out?
My good friend, Mr. D. I promise you, it's like any room that he walks into, he lights up. So, it's just a fun. It's like EB said, high energy, fun to be around. He's the man. I want to be like him when I grow up. So,
It gets hotter the more you breathe.
I know, I don't want to talk because my tongue gets hotter.
It
the
does. It
more
gets
I-
hotter. It
the
definitely
more I
does.
talk. Someone that stands out to me is probably Dirk.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Dirk, really.
Really? Never would've guessed
Not
it.
only did he write a song about what we do, but
We mobile shawty, ayy. We global shawty, ayy.
he had to go back to his community that he grew up in and just invest where he grew up. And it was really cool just to see him get to share the love of Christ in his hometown, the kids who need to know what the love of Christ truly looks
Yeah,
like. So
amen.
it was cool to see Dirk just invest, and he stood out to me in that way.
We had a lot of people last year that really just brought the heat to summer.
ooh, speaking of bringing the
Bringing
heat,
the heat.
The sauce.
Number
bringing the
8,
sauce.
number 9. Are we on 8 or 9?
We're on
We're on number 9.
Up the sauce.
Cheers.
Let's see what the scorpion's all about.
I'm shaking.
Todd,
I can feel my heartbeat and my everything.
Go.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Oh,
I think this is
Knees
a late
weak,
picture.
palms are sweaty.
I'm starting to feel it like in the throat.
I am too.
I was gonna say, you know that problem when you have a little bit of drop left in the throat?
That's what it is. The drop is back there.
Is my throat swelling?
That one was
Hot
the
shot.
scorpion pepper.
Not as bad.
So, this summer is all about heroes. So,
Spoiler alert.
who's your favorite comic book hero?
I mean, it's gotta be the easiest
don't do this.
question to answer.
Don't do
It has to be Batman.
Oh my God! No!
Batman. When I think about superheroes, my favorite by far has got to be Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
All you guys are thinking comic world. I'm thinking about real
Who's the real
life.
superhero? Wow.
Who's the real superhero? Who's the real OG superhero? It wasn't Batman. It wasn't Robin.
I'd like to vote Eric off the island.
But speaking of comics, if we're gonna do comic books, because Jesus is not a comic book, he's not a fairy tale.
He real life out here
He's
in
the
these
real, he's
streets.
the real OG.
Yeah.
I'm a Robin guy. I grew up. My
Shocking.
brother
Robin?
always got to be Batman, so I always had to play as Robin. So I really jumped on the Robin bandwagon.
Humble.
So, guys, this is level 10.
I'm already sweating. My nose is bad.
This
sweating.
is 2.1 million Scoville Carolina Reaper.
Come on, Carolina.
Reaper-oo.
Let's take this one at a time. Daniel, take a bite there.
What do you do to Aaron?
I'm afraid. I am afraid.
No, Daniel's taking it like a champ. Whoa!
Ow.
Too much.
Wow.
Roll Tide.
All right, Haley. Go for it.
Hey, you got it.
Yowza.
And we probably should have told
Hey.
people
Whoa.
we did step this up, and we went to the hot Cheetos, not just the puffs this round.
Yeah, that's important to know.
That
The
probably
hot
takes
Cheetos.
And I asked you to coat my entire Cheeto.
Well, he coated them all.
It's like the base is the multiplier of what you have.
Oh, Haley, there's.
There's sweat coming out of my body.
You have some milk right there, you can just drink it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
Haley's getting as red as a shirt right now.
So, Eric, didn't you grow up with a father who sells hot sauce?
I did. Tabasco, Louisiana, you name it.
Come on.
So, this was kind of. It's kicking in the throat.
Did you lick your plate like everyone else?
Yeah. Come on, bro.
My ears can
Be
taste
mad
how hot
about it.
this
Let's
is.
go.
My
Oh,
ears
my
are hot.
Oh.
My throat hurts.
My ears are hot.
Yum. Yum.
I can literally feel the heat in my ear canals.
Okay, I'm starting to sweat. It's hitting.
All right,
It
Mario.
hit different.
My eyes are watering.
My face is tingling.
It's fine.
There you go.
It's fine while eating it. It's the.
It's the after.
Yes.
There was nothing on your fingers. My face is tingling,
I'm
y'all.
All right.
sweating.
So, this summer we're talking about superheroes, but we're also talking about heroes of the faith.
Oh, gosh.
So, give us a little highlight of some of the characters of the Bible that we're going to model off of this summer.
I think my favorite is going to be David, just because the guy was super inexperienced in what he was going up against when he first fought Goliath. He wasn't a warrior. He wasn't like a trained guy, but he just trusted in God. And I think that's been like the story of me in ministry is like, I don't know what I'm doing, but God going to help me out, So I'm excited to see him parallel with his superhero, whoever that may be.
I think when it comes to probably one of my heroes in the Bible, I'm gonna go to Esther, simply because she had the faith and she had the boldness to walk into the throne room, not knowing if that golden scepter was gonna be lowered to her, but she knew that it was on her shoulders. She knew what her people were facing, and she took that on herself, and she walked in not knowing if King Xerxes was going to show her mercy or if he was going to kill her right then and there, because she was walking into a place where she's not welcome. And I can't talk. But no, that's the hero that I definitely think of when I think of just people in the boldness in the Bible, when I think of strength and all that good stuff. It's everywhere. It is.
My nose is burning a little bit.
I got pretty good sweat going,
You do.
Yeah.
You're shiny.
and my tongue hurts, and I gotta talk.
I'm thirsty.
At the same time.
You already used Jesus, so you got to use another one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Paul. Paul. When I think about Paul, he got beat up, he got stoned, he got shipwrecked. You can go down a laundry list of just bad stuff that Paul went through, but he continued to do these things. I mean, he's in jail, but he continues to do these things because he knows that he's living for Christ. And ultimately, he's not living for this temporary life on earth, but he's living for the reward of heaven, for being with Christ one day and celebrating a life well lived.
I think one person we're going to highlight is Abraham on just obedience. I think it's going to be an important lesson for our kids to just know, because they have so many options out there, so many offers of the world. And so as Abraham, he was, he had it made, he had it set, he was comfortable, and he had his own life kind of set up in front of him, but he chose to be obedient and just go. And I think for our kids, we definitely want them to learn that this summer, to just know that when God's saying, hey, I got this for you right here, I just need you to go, that they will be willing and obedient to do that. So we're excited for all the things that we're going to, hopefully teach you a bunch of things about their superheroes and what their strengths are, and then how it relates to them, because they can also be that hero of faith. That's what we really want them to see is in 50 years we talk about one of our kids being a hero of faith and how they are being faithful to God.
So we're so excited about this summer. This kind of fun stuff, these kind of zany things. We're family here at the Dream Center. We are part of something way bigger than ourselves.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's all about relationships. It's all about how in the world can we reach out to that young kid, that young kid's parents, show them the love of Jesus, have some fun with them. We're going to be outside, we're going to be inside, we're going to be doing crazy lessons, we're going to be playing crazy games,
Yeah.
going to be a little bit of artwork going on. But at the end of the day, if you're part of what we do this summer, you get to be a part of a child's memory that will be with them forever. So many of our kids, it's so great. Daniel's with them in middle school, but they started with us when they were like 5 years old and 4 years old illegally because mama lied. But they've been part of our family. And watching them grow up, watching what you get to put in them, I think that's one of the reasons why so many people come back year after year to serve with us, is just because they love to see those relationships go on and on.